All right. I think I'm recording here. Hello, Gustavo. I am going through that shoot I mentioned yesterday. Those are new feedback platform sort of thing here. So it's cool. I think you should be able to. You see my screen? I hope so. Find out. Um, let's see. So first thing before I got into photos, I always wanted to catch the title here is you did this one weird. Like you were doing before, you want to put the that dash there. This space and dash. Let the system know, or like let these automatically upload to our delivery system. And you did an underscore and no space, so we'd have to manually do those, which is okay. But in the future, keep following this format here. And you can just use the address without spaces or anything here, but you this doesn't matter so much as just for reference. But this section here with the numbers space dash space is important, so it uploads automatically to our delivery platform. So there's that. Going into the shoot here, let's see. I just went through them all. Overall, I think you did a really solid job. One of the things I felt you could have done, you can do a little better is sometimes lowering the camera a little bit. I'll show you in some of the shots. There was like I think getting a little lower and coming in a little where it's a little more Airbnb style than a little less real estate photography style is cool because it's giving people a sense of experience or something. And just a bit of that is good, but. Otherwise, overall, I think it was a very solid shoot. Yeah, so jumping into it here, I'm just going to kind of cruise through each shot here. I've got 10 minutes to do this in. So, yeah, this is spot on, flawless, gorgeous one. Love it. Another great angle. I might like look out for like tucking wires and stuff like that guy right there. That would be maybe if you could shove those behind, that would be good. But great framing, really like that. Um, Solid straight on, totally dig it. An angle here is good. Here, this is like a place where I might go like you've already got this straight on one at this height, in combination with it, dropping the camera a little bit, so that maybe you get a little more of the tub in there and a little less ceiling. Like so people get a close up feel of the tub would be cool. It kind of drops out of that real estate paradigm a little bit of like being on this height, showing the space, but it's good to mix those in of like a more experiential thing a little bit. So in this case, I might drop down a little bit lower to show the tub, get a little less ceiling, a little more tub. Uh, Good job, dig it. Very solid. Uh, yeah. Dig this one too. It's kind of a little like I usually shoot straight on or from the corner. This is kind of from the corner of the doorway though. So yeah, dig it. Good closet shot. There's another one of that bedroom there. On this one, I could see. No, it's a good frame and everything. I could see getting a little bit closer or something to have a little bit less door here or something. But then you're kind of top of the bed, so yeah, solid. Uh, Another good shot. Good straight on, lined up well. Dig it. Coming from an angle here, this is good. Uh, I could you could play with cutting this one right about here or on this line here and turning the camera or well, I guess in the video a little bit more this way. Uh, so you can see a little more desk and stuff, and because you don't necessarily need to see this wall. I think about showing space a lot and less about showing wall, showing space. And this is kind of I would call it this wall. I would call this space, and you could turn a bit more, but it's a good frame still. Uh, Great frame, very solid. Well, maybe it's good to show you. You could simplify this one by cutting this one here by giving this a little bit more turn as well. I don't know. This just adds a little complexity to the photo. So could make it a bit simpler by cutting it there with a little bit more camera turn over this way. Uh, The shower, good shower. With this, I just pull I feel like this curtain should either be all the way over or all the way open. The half seems kind of odd to me, but it's bathroom. I'd skip this shot. People don't like showing the toilet very much. A lot of times people even want to hide them and stuff. So all this is really showing is where the toilet is. You can just skip this one. Uh, Great frame, good bedroom shot. Uh, Another great frame. Totally dig it. Yeah, again, hitting it from the corner. Uh, Love how you did it like that. Solid. Another great shot. Do the same there. Dig it. Do the same there. And I'll watch for those lights too. Looks like these are, I don't know, maybe these could just be out too. But, looks like that one's off. But if it's out, it's out. Good frame. Interesting shot. I usually don't show the hallways that much. If you're spending photos, it's cool, but I don't know if they'll use this one. Maybe not. Just might not be a necessary shot. Uh, cool. Laundry room, pretty straightforward. Yeah, good looking bathroom here. I might give a little bit less space here and go slightly more to the left and show it a bit more shower, a bit less space there. Dig this. Yeah, that one's great. Good framing. This one you could go a tad low. I might go a tad lower to kind of feel that it being around the furniture. Like maybe by lowering the camera, you cut it like right above that vent right there. Would be cool. Uh, cool here. I like shooting towards most of the room being open behind me. Like we're kind of cutting off the room a little here. Maybe like coming from a different corner and shooting so you can see. I'm like, what's going on over here? How does this connect to the rest of the room? I'm not sure. So maybe showing. I like to think of showing as much of the room with photos as possible is generally a good thing. Same thing here. I would shoot out away into the room instead of into the walls, kind of, because you're sort of in the middle of the room where you're standing and shooting towards the wall. It's better to be more on the walls and shooting into the space. But still, good job. Pretty straightforward. Um, yeah, showing pantry. This is kind of junky stuff, so you could just close this too and not show it because it doesn't give a good vibe for the listing or something. But I understand trying to show the pantry. I'm kind of splitting hairs. Uh, Good angle. I would lower the I might lower the well. You don't want to show below that, but I might lower the camera an inch or two here. I'd even be like, you don't need to show the paper towel, so I might even move up a little bit, and get a little more in on the grill on the oven a bit lower. That might be cool. Um, Good shot here, good frame, dig it. Uh, yeah, good frame. Do this too. Could be a tad. I feel like it could be a tad lower. It just feels slightly high to me, but uh, they're solid. Um, Take this one. I might have come in just a bit more, come in a bit more and given a little more of the room and a little bit less space over here. Just kind of moved in a couple 6 inches or 8 inches or something like that. You have to give something more like this. This is good frame. Watch for those screen doors. I shut that screen door. Either move it all the way to be in line with that, or close it all the way. Just getting the double pull, it makes it a little busy. Uh, Great frame. Good frame here too. Here you could be a tad lower or something like that. It feels a tad high to me, but just with the low chairs here, getting a lot of ceiling, and I want to feel the space more than the ceiling. So maybe just like 2 or 3 inches lower with the camera. Um, it's nice. I feel like maybe taking this shot from this corner back towards the house would be better. You're kind of shooting away from the house here. And I don't know the context of, is this the backyard? Is this the side of the yard? I'm not quite sure because we're shooting away from the house. So if you shoot at the house, backyard one's come a little better, I think. So this is probably that photo in reverse there. Dig it. Um, Same thing. You could aim a bit. You could go the opposite. You could aim a bit more to this side Here, we're getting a lot of, there's bushes. Doesn't tell us as much as like, I'm like, what's going on with the pool over here? More valuable information maybe over